Hi, I'm AJ, and welcome to my channel. I know what you're thinking. What makes me think I could have my own YouTube channel? Well, I really don't think I can. Let's get that straight from the get-go. If it turns out that it ends up to being a successful endeavor, so much the better, but for now, it is what it is. I really am just starting this channel just to try to keep my family and friends back home in Ohio up to date on my life. About a year ago, my wife and I relocated to Charlotte, North Carolina, and we didn't really do a good job of communicating back with our families. COVID obviously had a big part to do with that. We never could go home whenever we wanted to, but in efforts to try to communicate better, I'm going to try to start this channel to update my family and friends back home with what's going on in my life, and hopefully be able to create a platform in which to engage with them. Now, does that mean this channel is only for my family and friends? No, I'm hoping to grow it past that. I really would like to, at some point, actually, hopefully, maybe as I approach retirement, turn this into kind of a paying retirement gig. Who knows? We'll see where it goes in the long run, but we'll try. In the meantime, just to let you know what my channel is really going to be about. It's more about just my personal life. There's going to be projects involved, and I'm going to try to document some of the things that I try to do. I enjoy doing things that tend to hurt myself, not intentionally, but often happens. So, subscribe, because there is a good chance you'll see me hurt myself at some point on this channel. So one of those things I want to document are different kind of projects I build. I've got some projects that I've already completed that I've got some pictures and stuff that I'm going to try to put together some videos on and document how I built those, and kind of narrate through the process. One of the big things I actually am going to try to document along the way here is trying to create a YouTube channel. That's actually just starting out. That's kind of difficult, especially I know nothing about editing software and things like that. This whole talking to the camera thing is new to me. It's going to be a little social experiment for myself, if you will, to try to learn that process. Another thing I'm trying to learn right now is I'm at wonderful age of, in my 50s. I've started skateboarding again, and I never was really good back in the 80s when I really skateboarded, and never learned a lot of tricks or anything. Now I've started doing that kind of stuff again, and trying to document making myself better. And then another crazy thing I picked up here in my 50s that I'm trying to do is learn to surf. So I really enjoy these type of sports, but obviously when you're in the later half of your life, it's a lot harder to start learning this kind of stuff. So I thought, documenting that type of effort might be something people find enjoyable, and watching me hurt myself. Another journey that I've recently started was I've started playing darts, and hopefully I'm trying to improve myself as I go on there. So might see some of that on my channel. Who knows? I get into all kinds of crazy things. I like learning about just all kinds of different subjects. So who knows where I may end up any week, from one week to the next. It's crazy. So we'll see how all that goes. Another one of my interests that will probably show up on this channel at some point is things tiki related. I've got a lot of tiki memorabilia and mugs and things that I enjoy, so that could probably rear its head on this channel as well. So why now? Why start the channel now? Well, I had, back at the beginning of 2020, I'd set some goals, several different related. One of those goals was to try to start a YouTube channel to, mainly, as I said, to communicate with my family and friends. And then as the year went on, I put it off. I got to thinking about trying to possibly turn it into a real channel, but we'll see. So that's one reason, just to kind of fulfill a goal before the end of the year. So here we are on December 31st, trying to get that goal done. I did put some other goals for 2020. Some of them related to the tasks I'm trying to learn, like skateboarding. I had several tricks that I wanted to try to get down. I could ollie already, but I wanted to get my ollies better and learn to ollie over a skateboard that's laying on its side. Did I achieve that one? My ollies are getting better still, but I still can't ollie completely over a deck on its side. So that one's going to go forth into 2021. There are some other tricks: front side 180, back side 180, shove-its, pop shove-its, heel flips, and kick flips. I've managed to land all those tricks except for the heel flip so far in 2020. Now, I don't have any of them unlocked yet, so goal for 2021 will be taking that into 21 and getting some of those tricks closer to being unlocked where I can perform them pretty regularly. And at some point, I plan on documenting part of that process and putting it on the channel and showing my progression on the board. Surfing wise, I didn't put a goal down for surfing this year. I only got to go twice this year, so even though I'm closer to an ocean now, back in Ohio, it was really hard to try to get any surfing in because, where are you going to surf in Ohio? But anyway, for 2021, I want to try to learn to surf a lot. I want to try to get out and surfing more. Other goals for 2020, I set a goal to run 1,000 miles in the year. A little bit about me, I do triathlons and a lot of running events and things like that. And my training really got kind of hurt with the pandemic situation. And so I got kind of behind. And I did manage to get my 1,000 miles in just running, but the rest of my training suffered a lot. I didn't do any events or anything this year, which is kind of sucked. But I did get that 1,000 miles in, despite injuring my foot. I dropped a 3/4 sheet of plywood on my foot. Full weight of it hit right on where my big toe meets my foot bone, and that put a damper on my running. And the last 100 or so miles were pretty tough. So, but I did make it barely, but we're good. Some other things are out. Our new house we moved into, I had a lot of goals related to that. Regarding hanging up all of our artwork and trying to finish my office here, which kind of looks finished from what you can see in the camera, but from the waist down, it's definitely not finished, and there's still a lot more to go in here. There's just lots more decorating to go in the house. I consider it a win anyway, because even though I didn't get a lot of the specific goals, we did put in a pool this year instead once we realized what was going on with the pandemic and we weren't going to be able to travel as much. So we got a pool put in, which took a lot of effort and coordination, so we're happy with that. Another thing, I'm a motorcycle guy. I really enjoy riding motorcycles, working on them. I have a couple modern bikes and some vintage bikes, and well, I'll call one vintage and the other two kind of derelict, maybe two vintage, I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, 2020, I wanted to get my 1959 AJS motorcycle up and running, and that didn't happen. I didn't touch it with everything else going on in life. So that hopefully in 2021, I'll actually get that bike running. It's been a long time coming, so I really am wanting to put some effort and money into that bike and get it done. And then the two other older bikes I might decide to get rid of. We'll see where that goes. It's kind of heart-wrenching to try to get rid of them for me. I kind of get attached to my motorcycles. They're kind of like pets. So anyway, that's where I was going forth. Get those goals carrying into 2021. Another couple of projects, or not projects, a couple of areas I want to grow, improve at personally in 2021. And I also play is a strong word. I play around with ukuleles. I enjoy ukuleles. I have a whole bunch of them. I'm not good at all playing on ukuleles. I love music, but music is work for me. I'm not musically inclined naturally. I don't think it's kind of a weird situation, but I really enjoy music, and I've been playing with ukuleles. And for Christmas, my wife got me ukulele lessons, and That's another thing. Not only is it a goal, was to actually learn some actual music theory and to get better at playing ukuleles, and rather than just playing with them and strumming, learning a few songs here and there. I actually want to kind of try to actually learn how to play, if that makes sense. So hopefully with the lessons I'll get better. And also I'm thinking that along the lines of my YouTube channel is that some of my learning and lessons and progression as playing ukulele goes might be a subject of interest on my channel. So like I said, I've never been a person that is really good at any one thing. I'm not an excellent anything. I'm a utility player. I'm pretty good at a lot of different things. I can do most anything to success at some degree, but I've never excelled at anything. So it's we'll see how that goes, and hopefully hopefully that'll be something of interest on the channel. And finally, the last thing I'm thinking I want to try to improve for 2021 is myself. Looking back over 2020, what a tumultuous year it's been. Craziness going on in the world and our country, and I had a lot of time for introspection, looking at myself and expanding my mind and my viewpoints, and trying to see the world from others' standings. And I feel that I actually grew as a human being this year, and it's been a while since I really felt that way about myself. And I liked it. So that's part of my goals for 2021 as well, is to improve myself as a human and just try to get better at some things and be a more understanding person. So I know that was kind of a mishmash of stuff. I know it may or may not be something, you are personally interested in. I think, my close friends and family will definitely be interested in a lot of what I do out here, and, be a little more forgiving on the unprofessional quality of my videos. Hopefully, as time goes on, I will improve that. This is obviously a very first one. It's going to be, I don't even know how well I'll be able to edit this. It's going to be a mess, I think. But, hey, we're good. It's first one, it's kind of like pancakes. You throw the first one away. Actually, I used to always throw the first one to the dog because it's always a mess. But anyway, we'll see. And hopefully it will be somewhat successful and enjoyable for some people. I hope you try to give me a chance here and tag along. Hit the subscribe button, like the videos. Comment down below. I'll try to, I don't expect this rush of subscribers, so I think I should be able to reply to comments and make this like a little social experiment between you and me. I know that was real corny, but I don't know if I'll leave that in. Probably will, but Anyway, goodbye 2020. Hello 2021. Let's hope it's better, and let's see where we go. Take care.